We start with news from our Washington, D.C. bureau, and it has to do with our mail, stamps, and overall the U.S. Postal Service. President Donald Trump has suggested that his administration could be shaking things up there.
The independent mail service is experiencing financial challenges in recent years, and our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon live in the Capitol Hill tonight with the very latest. Good evening, Brendan.
Hey there, Mike and Eva. Good evening. Well, the White House says there are no immediate plans to take over the Postal Service, but President Trump last week suggested that he's considering a massive reorganization of the independent agency. For more than 50 years, the United States Postal Service has served as an independent agency, but financial concerns are mounting. In the 2024 fiscal year, the agency lost $9.5 billion, $3 billion more than the previous year.
We want to have a post office that works well and doesn't lose massive amounts of money.
Last week, President Trump said he's considering merging the USPS into the Commerce Department under the authority of the executive branch.
But it'll remain the Postal Service, and I think it'll operate a lot better than it has been over the years.
Department of Commerce is just that, commerce, a well-structured organization that could easily take the Postal Service back.
Some congressional Republicans support the concept, but Democrats say any changes to the agency would be harmful for the 167 million addresses it services.
Well, I think the proposal is outrageous, and it's also, to be very clear, it's illegal.
The Postal Reorganization Act of 1970 converted the service into an independent agency run by a board of governors. Senator Gary Peters says that law was enacted for good reason.
The Postal Service in the past was a partisan organization. There was corruption.
Trump has also floated the idea of privatizing the service. Peters says doing so would not only degrade its core mission, but also disproportionately impact rural communities where it is sometimes less profitable for private companies to deliver.
A UPS or FedEx, but you have to realize those entities do not deliver to every single address. And that's because it's a requirement of law that the Postal Service does that. Folks in rural communities should be very concerned about some of the proposals that they're hearing from the Trump administration.
Mike and Eva, many Republicans here on Capitol Hill tell me they support President Trump's outside-the-box thinking when it comes to resolving the Postal Service's financial woes. However, Senator Peters told me there are ways that lawmakers can address those challenges and reform the Postal Service without sacrificing its core mission. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Mike, Eva, back to you.